Okay, shall I start now? Shall I? Now write the heading application of second law. Application of second law. What do second law say? Rate of change of momentum is directly proportional to the amount of force. Yes or no? Or the net force. So can I say that this is nothing but F net is equals to MA? Or yes or no? And I already explained you what is F net. F net is nothing but vector sum of all forces. Then can I say that this can also be written as F1 plus F2 plus F3 so on, which is equals to MA? Or yes or no? Okay. Now let us go back to our kinematics. Okay. Now try to understand this. Consider here is a body. Here is a body and this body is moving in this direction. And while the body is moving in this direction, velocity is increasing. Velocity is what? Increasing. And can I say that acceleration direction will also be along the direction of change in velocity. So we know that acceleration direction is always along the direction of change in velocity. Yes? Okay. So body is moving in this direction, velocity is increasing, that's the reason acceleration is also in the same direction. Over here, can I say acceleration is what? Positive. Can I? Okay. Let us try to understand with another example. Consider this body is going in this direction, but in this direction, velocity is decreasing. Velocity is what? Decreasing. If velocity is decreasing, where will be the direction of acceleration? Opposite to the direction of what? Motion. So, can I say acceleration direction is here and over here, acceleration is what? Negative. Are yes or no? Okay. Similarly, consider this body is now moving in this direction. That means towards the negative side. Okay. And over here, body is going and velocity is what? Increasing. Okay. Now tell me, what is the value of velocity? Positive, negative? Negative. So velocity is what? Negative. Your velocity is what? Negative. What about acceleration? Direction of acceleration is now along the direction of what? Motion. Then can I say that this acceleration is also in this direction, but this one is having a value negative? Yes or no? We already learned that negative acceleration doesn't always implies retardation. Yes or no? See here, in the second case, can I say body is retarding? Body is retarding. Yes, because of that acceleration is what? Negative. Over here, body is accelerating. Body is accelerating even though body's acceleration is what? Negative. Why this one is negative? Because body is moving and increasing its velocity along the negative side. Ye yaad hai baatein? Similarly, let us try to understand over here by example. Consider here is one body is kept, let's say the body's mass is 2 kg. Body's mass is what? 2 kg. Without any doubt, we know that mg is acting in the downward direction and normal is acting in the upward direction. Yes or no? They are in contact, so normal will be existing now. If consider, I said I applied 30 Newton of force in this direction and I said 20 or 10 Newton of force is applied in this direction. Okay. Now one more example with the same values. Let's say again there is a body whose mass is what? 2 kg and I am applying here 10 Newton of force and here in this direction 30 Newton of force. Okay. Now if I substitute the second law on this or apply the second law on over here, then can I say F net is nothing but MA? Yes or no? How many forces are acting in x-axis right now? Why? Because acceleration will be along x-axis this time. Why? There is no acceleration along y-axis because this n value and mg value will be equal. Yes or no? If they are equal, then their F net along y-axis becomes what? 0. If F net along y-axis is 0, then can I say that acceleration along y-axis is also 0? Okay. Now, there is only value of F net along the x-axis. That means this one is moving toward the positive side. This force is along the positive side and this force is along the negative side. Then can I say that 30 minus of 10, which is equals to mass is 2 into acceleration. That means acceleration value is 10 meter per square second. Yes or no? Similarly, if I substitute and calculate the values over here, then I will be getting acceleration aisa likho pura. So 10 minus of 30, which is equals to 2 times of A, or this can be written as minus of 20 upon 2, which is equals to a, and then acceleration is what? Minus 10 meter per square second. ये positive acceleration आया. Why we are getting this positive acceleration? Let us try to understand this. This is the value of F net now. Are yes or no? And over here, F net is what? First thing, it is positive and the magnitude is 20. Yes. So can I say that the resultant of the forces or the net force is acting toward the positive side? Toward the positive side. That the reason body is moving along the positive side. Okay. Over here, can I say this 20 again? F net kitna either? F net is what? Minus of 20. F net over here is what? Minus of 20. And because of this force, that is what? F net. That is what? Negative force. Okay? So the direction of force over here is what? Negative. That's the reason you got the acceleration over here negative. This negative acceleration, what you got, minus 10 meter per square second, doesn't mean body is retarding. Body is retarding. Can I say that over here body is accelerating with 10 meter per square second in the negative direction, and its obviously velocity is what? Increasing. Are yes or no? And the second thing you need to remember, direction of acceleration is always along the direction of what? F net. We already discussed that direction of acceleration is what? Change in the velocity. Yes or no? Direction of acceleration is always along the direction of change in velocity. Similarly, now we are going to learn that direction of acceleration is always along the direction of what? F net. Okay, equation लिखेंगे तो ये divided by mass हो जाएगा. Are yes or no? So direction of acceleration is always along the direction of F net, not force. F net रहेगा. Similarly, here direction of acceleration is not along the direction of velocity. It is along the direction of change in velocity. Are yes or no? Shall I? So example number 1. And before starting the example number 1, can I say that on an object, n number of forces can be acting like this. Consider here is an object which is placed on a surface. The force can be adding here or acting over here or over here, maybe here, maybe in this direction, maybe in this direction. Are yes or no? Maybe in this direction. So n number of forces can be acting on a body. All we need to know how to resolve these forces. Yes or no? Consider a body is being placed. Let's say the mass of the body is 10 kg. Mass of the body is how much? 10 kg. And let's say one force is acting in this direction like this. And let's say it is making an angle 37 degree. And maybe this value is 50 Newton. And consider one more force is acting in this direction. And consider the angle is 53 degree. Let's say this force is 100 Newton. Okay. I will do one, you have to do the next. Okay. Now the question they can frame like this. Find normal and acceleration. Okay. Find the normal and acceleration. Before that, where do mg acts? Obviously in the downward direction. So mg is acting in the downward direction. And I can say the normal is acting in the upward direction. Okay. If I resolve the force, that means this force can be resolved over here and over here. Yes or no? Similarly, this force can be resolved like this. One force in this direction and one component in this direction. Yes. If this is 53, can I say this is also 53? And if this is 53, then this can be written as 100 cos of 53. Yes or no? Similarly, this can be written as 100 sine of 53 degrees. Come to this one. If this is 37, obviously this angle becomes what? 37, and this can be written as what is the force? That is what? 50 cos of 37, and this can be written as 50 sine of 37. These three are acting in the same direction, that is the downward direction, and only one is acting in the upward direction. Then can I say that normal is nothing but this force, that is what? 100 sine of 53 plus of this mg and plus of this 50 sine of 37 degree. Yes or no? Substituting the values, then you will get the answer. Sine 53 is 4 by 5. Then 100, that is what? 80. Plus of mass is 10 kg, that is what? 100. Plus of this 37, that is what? 3, then 30 Newton. So can I say n value is nothing but 210. N value is what? 210 Newton. यहाँ देखो normal is positive. To calculate what acceleration, to calculate the acceleration, and two forces are acting in this direction. That is what? 100 cos 53 is acting in positive x-axis and 50 cos 37 is acting along the negative x-axis. So F net is equals to ma, and F net, that means 100 cos of 53 minus of 50 cos of 37 degree is equals to m into a. Can I write like this? Okay. And solving this will provide you the acceleration value. That is cos 53 is 3 by 5. That means 100. This is 60 Newton. Minus of, this is your 50. And cos 37 is 4 by 5. That means this becomes what? 40 Newton, which is equals to 10a. And that is what? 20 upon 10. That is nothing but acceleration is 2 meter per square second. Simple. All you need to remember how to resolve the forces. Over here, n number of forces can be acting, and we know how to resolve these forces. I got my point? Yes or no? Easy na? Okay. Right on. Shall I? Let's say example number 2. तुम लोग करो अभी ये. Okay. Example number 2 is, here the body, again 10 kg. One force is acting in this direction, let's say making an angle 37 degree. This is what? 50 Newton. And one force is acting in this direction, let's say this one is 53 degree, 100 Newton. Question is same, find normal and acceleration. चलो करो. ठीक है, देखते हैं अभी नेगेटिव आ रहा है ना नॉर्मल. ओके, चलो चेक करते हैं. So one component over here, one component over here, that is what? 50. This is cos of 37 degree, and this is what? 50 sine of 37 degree. And over here you can write what? 100 cos of 53 degrees, and over here that is what? 100 sine of 53 degrees. Okay, where is normal? Upward. So normal is acting in the upward direction, mg is acting in the downward direction. Okay, how many forces are acting in the upward direction? That means, can I say that 100 sine 53 plus of normal plus of 50 sine 37 is equals to what? Mg. So 100 sine of 53 plus of normal plus of 50 sine of 37 degree, which is equals to what? Mg. ऐसा ही आया equation? Okay, very good, very good. So sine 53, we know that it is nothing but what? 4 by 5. If 4 by 5 means what? 80 Newton here, plus normal value we don't know, plus of this sine 37 is what? 30 Newton, which is equals to mg, that is what? Can I write? 100 Newton. Are yes or no? So can I say that this is 80 plus of this 30? 110. 110 goes over there. So normal is equals to 100 minus of 110, and can I say that normal is equals to minus of 10 Newton. Are yes or no? सभी को ये आंसर आया? Very good. This answer is wrong. This answer is wrong. Why? अब बेटा कांटेक्ट ही नहीं रहेगा. If there is no contact, normal exists. What is the amount of force is acting in the upward direction? First tell me. How much? 110 Newton, na? So 110 Newton is acting in the upward direction and 100 Newton is acting in the downward direction. Where do body go? Obviously in the upward direction. If body is going in the upward direction, it will lose the contact. Once the contact is been loosed out, there is no contact, then normal value will be nil. You don't have the normal if there is no contact. Yes. तो अब क्वेश्चन में पूछेगा क्या? Okay, then what they will be asking you. Let us try to understand what is the acceleration. if body is moving in the upward direction, definitely it will be having in the acceleration also. So let's say 110 Newton is acting in the upward direction and 100 Newton is acting in the downward direction. Over here, this is F net along what? Y-axis, that is nothing but MA. लिख सकता हूँ इसे. So F net is what? 100 minus of 110, that is what? 10. So 10 Newton is acting in the upward direction, mass is also 10, then acceleration is what? 1 meter per square second. This is happening in which axis? Y-axis. Okay, and acceleration along what? X-axis. Now to find the acceleration along the x-axis, you need to find what? How many forces are acting along the x-axis. So 100 cos 53 is acting in this direction and 50 cos 37 is acting in this direction. Yes or no? Either you write bigger force minus smaller force, or either in the vector form, whatever it may be. So can I say that this one will be the bigger force? Yes, cos 53 value is what? 4 by 5. Sin 53 be 4 by 5, cos 53 be 4 by 5. Cos 53 is what? 3 by 5. So 3 by 5 into 100, that means can I say 60 Newton is acting in this direction. So in this direction, how much force is acting? 60 Newton. And in this direction, cos of 37 is what? 4 by 5. That means can I say 40 Newton is acting in this direction. Then can I say that this one is the bigger force minus of a smaller force. 60 minus of 40, again what? 20. Mass is what? 10. Then can I say this F net along what? X-axis is nothing but again MA. And F net along x-axis is what? 60 minus of 40 upon mass is what? 10. That is your acceleration, that this becomes value 20 upon 10, that is nothing but 2 meter per square second. Are yes or no? What will be the direction of this acceleration? In this direction or in this direction? Yes, very good. So this acceleration, that is what? 2 meter per square second acceleration is in the negative side. Yes. And what will be the acceleration along this y-axis? This is what we got along y-axis is 1 meter per square. This is the acceleration along y-axis. This is the acceleration along x-axis. Can I say then this will be the resultant of acceleration? Okay. Then can I say that this value can be written as a is under the root of ax square plus of ay square, or acceleration is equals to under the root 1 square 1 plus this 2 square, that is what? 4. So acceleration is root 5 meter per square second. Okay, similarly they can also ask you at what direction the acceleration is. Then can I say that tan of alpha is nothing but ay upon ax. जैसे vy upon vx लिखते थे, same value. So ay is how much? 1 and ax is how much? 2. That means tan of alpha is nothing but 1 upon 2, or alpha is nothing but tan inverse of 1 by 2. This is the direction of acceleration. This is the magnitude of acceleration. आया? And किसका 2 आया था? Still the answer is wrong. Are yes or no? So always check. Whenever the normal is you are getting negative, definitely there will be having this situation. I got my point? Right on. Example number 3. Example number what? 3. Now let's say surface is like this. Let's say this one is 37 degree and one object is being placed here. This one is having mass m, let's say 10 kg. Okay. Again, frictionless surface. So, no, idhar dhyan se. Frictionless surface. I will do one, then try the next one. So, still the surface is having zero friction, no surface, and one object is being kept. How much? 10 kg. Question is find the acceleration of this block. First thing, tell me if there is no friction, will the body will be moving in this direction? No. Kyun? Okay, no force. Force is acting beta. Dhyan se dekho, force is acting. mg will be acting in the downward direction. Are yes or no? Then one component of mg will be in this direction. That is what? mg cos of 37. Yes or no? Why? Because this angle becomes 37. Yes, you already kar chuke hain hum. So one more force direction, that means component direction will be in this direction. That is what? mg sin of 37. Ab pata force lag raha hai nahi lag raha hai? Yes na? Haan. So mg sine 37 is acting in the downward direction. So in this direction, is there any other force? No. Then can I say this is the direction of acceleration also? Yes or no? Okay, now can I say normal will be acting in the opposite direction? Let's say the question is find normal and the acceleration. So normal is nothing but normal is equals to mg cos of 37. No other force is acting, na beta? Yes or no? Okay, so mg, that is what, 100 of cos 37, that is what, 4 by 5. That is 100 into 4 by 5, that this is nothing but 80 Newton. The value of normal is what? 80 Newton. Okay. Similarly, one force is acting in this direction. In this direction. Only one force is acting. There is no other force which is contradicting this other force. Then can I say that this is F is equals to what? MA. F is what? mg sine of 37, which is equals to MA. Can I cancel this M and M? Yes or no? Okay. Similarly, then acceleration is nothing but g, that is what, 10 into sine 37 is what, 3 by 5. And this is 1, that acceleration is 6 meter per square second. Are yes or no? So can I say that if there is no force acting, if there is no other force is acting other than mg, and the surface is frictionless, then can I say that acceleration is always equals to g of sine theta. Example number 4. So example number 4, let us try to understand this also. Consider here is an inclined surface, and on this inclined surface angle is given 37 degree. Okay, a body is being placed on an inclined surface like this, and consider this one is having a mass that is 10 kg. Mass of the body is given how much? 10 kg, and consider two forces. Enough, not two forces? Okay, so two forces are acting. One is acting in this direction, let's say 100 Newton, making an angle 37 degree, and one more force is acting in this direction, and let's say this is 50 Newton and making an angle 53 degree. Okay. So on an inclined surface, two forces are acting. One is with 37 and one is with what? 53, and the inclination of the surface is what? 37 degree. Okay. First thing, mg will be acting in the downward direction. मैं करा देता हूँ ये. ठीक है. So mg will be acting in the downward direction. So this is your mg, and can I say that this is nothing but your mg cos of 37. This angle becomes 37. Yes or no? Okay. Similarly, one more component of mg will be acting in this direction, that is what? mg sine of 37 degrees. Yes sir? Okay, and where is the normal? Normal is always perpendicular to the contact surface, that means normal is here. Again find the normal and acceleration. Okay, to calculate the normal, we need to resolve these two forces also. Okay, why? Because this one is acting over here, one component is acting in the downward direction. Yes, similarly for this force, one component will be acting in this direction, the other component will be acting in this downward direction. Okay, so let us try to write over here, if this is 37, so this also becomes 37, that means in that direction, can I say this becomes 100 cos of 37, and this value becomes 100 sine of 37. Similarly, if I resolve that force, then this can be written as 53, that means this becomes 50 cos of 53 degree, and in the downward direction, that is what? 50 sine of 53 degrees. Are yes or no? Okay, now you have to see how many forces are acting in a particular direction. So in, let's say this is your y-axis, so normal is acting in that direction, and this one, and this one all are acting opposite to what? Normal. So can I write the equation for normal? Normal is nothing but 100 sine of 37 plus of mg cos of 37, and that is what? 50 sine of 53 degree. So these are the values of what? Normal. If maybe let's say one more force is acting in the direction, then can I say that normal and one component can also be written over there, then over here you need to add that value. Are yes or no? So normal is equals to this values, that is what, sine 37, then this becomes 60 plus of mass is how much, 10, then 10 cos of 37, that is what, 80 plus of 50 sine 53, that means can I write this as 40. So left out is what, 40, 80, 180. So normal value is nothing but 180 newtons. Okay, similarly calculating what, acceleration. So to calculate the acceleration, we need F net is equals to what, ma. Okay, how many forces are acting in this direction? Let's say one force is acting in this direction. So 100 cos 37 is acting in that direction, 50 cos 37 is acting opposite to that, and one more force is acting in this direction, that is what, mg sine of 37. So can I say mg sine of 37 and this cos 53 both are acting in the same direction, and this one is acting in the opposite direction. So let us write that also. So can I say mg sine of 37 plus of 50 cos of 53 minus of 100 cos of 37, which is equals to what, ma. Can I write like this? Okay, maybe this one is, the sum of these two may be greater, maybe this one is greater, I don't know. So let us solve the values. This is what, 100 sine of 37, that is 100 into 3 by 5 plus of 50 into 3 by 5 minus of 100 into 4 by 5, which is equals to mass is how much, 10 into acceleration. Okay, solving this becomes what, kitna hota dekho re, 60 plus of this 30 minus of that becomes how much, 80. Oh, bach gaye. So 10 है. Okay, अगर ऐसा कुछ नहीं भी हो गया ना, तो you can reshuffle these things. Okay, nothing will be happening. Okay, then 60 plus of this 30, that is what, 90. 90 minus of 80, which is equals to 10a, or acceleration is what, 1 meter per square second. Are yes or no? Nothing is difficult over here. Everything you know all. We need to what, resolve the forces. That's it. How many forces are acting in a particular direction and how many forces are acting opposite to that, to calculate what, normal. And acceleration, how many forces are acting in this direction and how many forces are acting in this direction. Same concept, but only over here is what, inclined surface. I got my point? Okay, right now. Next example, number 5. Let's say two surfaces are there, similar surfaces. This one is 37 degree, one body is kept here 5 kg. Same one more surface, same angle. This one is 37 degree, one more object is kept here. This is what, 10 kg. This is what, 10 kg. Same distance from here to here, distance is same. From here to here, distance is same. Distance is same, both are released at the same point and same time, and from same inclination surfaces, friction 0, everything is 0. Who will hit the ground first? That's the question. Come on. So everyone got, both are hitting at the same time because same acceleration you are getting now. So irrespective of masses, irrespective of what? Masses, if angle is same in the inclined surface and the surface is frictionless, both will be hitting at the same. So let us try to understand this. Mg will be acting in the downward direction, yes or no? And this becomes what? Mg of cos of 37 degree, and this is what? Mg sine of 37 degree, yes or no? Similarly, if I mention over here, this is your Mg and this is your Mg cos of 37 degree and this is your Mg sine of 37 degree, yes or no? Yes or no? So I already discussed that whenever there is no friction, no external force, if an object is being just released from there, then acceleration is always equal to, that is what, Mg, ऐसा लिखा था ना, ma is equals to mg sine of 37 degree. अरे yes or no? And and it cancelled. Similarly, in this also you will be getting the same equation. So can I say that the acceleration is only dependent on sine 37. Yes or no? So 10 of sine 37, that is what, nothing but, can I say this value is acceleration is equals to 10 into 3 by 5. So acceleration दोनों का क्या आएगा 6. If both are having the same acceleration, definitely they will hit the ground at the same time. थोड़ा सा लेवल बढ़ाएंगे. Example number 1. Now listen to me. Everyone close the books and just listen to me now. Consider there is a parabolic surface like this. Okay, and here is the origin. Origin is here. Okay, again surface is frictionless. Consider I kept a body here. Here is the body, and let's say the mass of the body is 10 kg. Mass of the body is what? 10 kg. Either some external force is applied, either no force is applied, nothing will be happening. Either the force is applied in this direction, either the force is applied in this direction, whatever the case is. Kidhar bhi laga lo, concept remains the same. Let's say, and I am applying the force in this direction, that is what 20 Newton. So 20 Newton of external force is also applied. Now, given that, from here, x value is given, that is x is equals to, let's say 2 by 3. 2 by 3 meters. Okay. Now, can I say that this portion what you are seeing from here to here, where the body is touching the other surface, the contact between the body and the surface is acting like a straight line. Like a straight line, you have to assume like that only. Okay. Now, if it is acting as a straight line, then can I say that if I draw a slope, which is acting as a straight line like this, then can we calculate the value of slope? To calculate the value of slope, that means tan theta, we need the values. Tan theta is nothing but dy upon dx. ध्यान से देखो क्या क्या कर रहे हैं. Tan theta is nothing but dy upon dx. Are yes or no? Value of x is given 2 by 3. Dy upon dx means we need to equate this, and this is a parabolic path surface. Then can I say that y is nothing but x square? What I want? Dy upon dx. That means I am calculating what? The slope. Then can I say that this can be differentiated with respect to x? Then this can be written as dy upon dx is nothing but 2x. Or yes or no? Value of x is what? 2 by 3. Then can I say that this is tan theta, that is nothing but dy upon dx, and this is nothing but 2 into 2 by 3, that is what? 4 upon 3. Or yes or no? Tan theta 4 upon 3, 53 degree. Are yes or no? So what we got, theta is equals to how much? 53 degrees. Are yes or no? और अगर किसी को लिखना नहीं आता है, ये याद रख लो. 37, 53. Are yes or no? And this is what 3, this is what 4. ठीक है? अभी सुनो ध्यान से. So we got what? We got slope. If we got the slope, then can I say that this slope is like this? This is your theta na? Are yes or no? Then can I say that this one is acting like this? This is the theta. Here is the object like this. Same can be changed like this. Okay. So body's mass is how much? 10 kg. Force is acting in this direction. Let's say 20 Newton. mg will be acting in the downward direction. And can I say this is nothing but mg of cos 37. और इधर क्या लगेगा? mg sin of 37. ऊपर लगेगा normal. Yes or no? We can find here also acceleration as well as the normal. So to calculate the normal is nothing but mg cos 37. M is how much? 10. That means mg becomes 100. Cos 37 is what? Again 4 by 5. Are yes or no? So normal value becomes what? 80 newtons. अब रहा सवाल acceleration. To calculate the acceleration, how many forces are acting over here? mg sin 37 minus of 20 newton. And is there any other force? Nothing. So which is equals to what? ma. So F net is equals to what? ma. F net is nothing but mg sine of 37 minus of 20, which is equals to acceleration upon m. Can I write like this? Okay. Similarly, mg is nothing but 10, 10 is 100, 100 means 60, 60 minus of 20. That is what? 60 minus of 20 upon 10. That is nothing but your acceleration. So acceleration is what? 40 upon 10. That is what? 4 meter per square second. Are yes or no? So this contact surface का क्या निकालना है तुमको? Slope. So it will be acting as a slope. Always remember, when some shapes like this, parabola, ellipse, circle, ऐसे जब shape देगा तो always remember to calculate what? The slope value. Slope can be calculated from the equation. Are yes or no? Right on. Example number 2 on this topic. Now listen to me. थोड़ा सा सर्कल में जाएंगे. सर्कल में क्या हो रहा है देखते हैं. Consider there is a circle is given. Okay, and the circle is, this is your center is your 0, 0. Center is your 0, 0, and consider object is being kept like this here, and this object mass is 10 kg. Force is acting in this direction. कितना लगाऊं? 20 Newton लगा देंगे. 20 Newton is acting in this direction and 10 kg body's mass. Okay, and given that the value over here, that is what x is given, let's say 3 by 5, and y is given 4 by 5. X is given 3 by 5, y is given 4 by 5. Same question, find normal and acceleration. Circle का equation क्या होता है? X. Very good. So x square plus y square, and which is equals to your r square. Let's say radius is also given 1 meter ले लो, वैसे भी कट जाएगा वो. Differentiate में constant रह के 0 हो जाए. Come on, try this. Okay, आगे सभी को? Very good. Then can I say that if I want to write the slope or mention here, then can I draw the slope like this? This one will be theta. Theta negative है क्या? Yes, very good. So let us try to understand this. Differentiating with respect to x, then this becomes what? 2x plus of 2y dy upon dx, which is equals to 0, or 2x upon 2y negative sign, that is what? Dy upon dx, and 2 get cancelled. So dy upon dx is what? X upon y. आया सभी का? Okay, similarly solving for slope, and slope is nothing but tan of theta is nothing but dy upon dx, and dy value is what? 4 by 5, and dx value is what? 3 by 5. So tan of theta is nothing but dy कितना है? 4 upon 5 upon 3 upon 5. Can I cancel this 5 and 5? Yes or no? Again, that is what? 4 by 3. 4 by 3 is nothing but 53 degrees. So theta कितना मिला अभी से? Minus of 53. देख लो. अरे yes or no? Then can I write this diagram can be represented like this? This is your 53 degree. Object is kept here. In this direction, how much force is applied? 20 Newton. Are yes or no? And no other force is acting, that is what? Other than mg. So mg is acting in the downward direction. This value becomes what? Mg cos of 53 degree, and in this direction mg sine of 53 degree, and normal will be acting in this direction. सभी का आया ये? Very good, very good. So how many forces are acting? So normal directly we can write that is nothing but normal is equals to mg cos of 53 degree. Cos 53 is 3 by 5, and mg is what? मास कितना है भाई 10 kg, that means 100 into 3 by 5, so normal is equals to what 60 Newton. Are yes or no? Similarly, one more, two forces both are acting in the same direction. This 20 is acting and this mg sine that 53 both are acting in the same direction. Then for acceleration, can I write mg sine of 53 degree plus of this 20, which is equals to ma? Can I? And sine 53 is 4 by 5 and mass 10, 100, that means 80 Newton plus of this 20 upon 10, which is equals to a, and acceleration will be 10 meter per square second. Okay, next one, that is, let's say there is an ellipse. Okay, so ellipse ऐसा रहेगा. Consider here is your 0, 0. Are yes or no? And can I say this is your A and this is your B? Yes. And let's say इसको ऐसा लिख देता हूँ भाई. Okay, that is your A and this is your B, and given that, let's say from here one object is being kept, mass is again 10 kg, force लगाए इधर लगाए या इधर लगाए, कुछ भी any number of forces are acting, and given that this x value is something x and this y value is given something y. Okay, कोई भी value ले लो, इसमें गंदा आएगा answer. Okay, now generally we know that ellipse equation क्या है, generalized equation, x square upon a square plus y square upon b square, which is equals to 1 ना. Yes or no? All we need to calculate what? The slope. Then we need to differentiate with respect to what? X. Then if I differentiate this with respect to x, then can I write 2x upon a square plus of 2y upon b square dy upon dx, which is equals to what? 0. लिख सकता हूँ ऐसे. And this can be written as 2x upon a square, which is equals to minus times of 2y upon b square dy upon dx. What we want, slope, then can I say this equation can be written as dy upon dx, that is what 2xb square upon 2ya square, with the negative sign, this and this get cancelled. Are yes or no? So can I say that tan of theta, that is nothing but your slope, can be written as xb square upon ya square. Substituting the value, you get what? Slope. After getting the slope, definitely again you will be getting what? Negative slope. Now, yes or no? If you are getting a negative slope, then again the same equation can be written as like this. ये theta मिल गया slope से. Body is here. Mass is what? 10 kg. In this direction, let's say 10 Newton is acting. In this direction, 20 Newton is acting. mg is acting in the downward direction. This becomes mg cos of 37 degree or whatever it may be theta. And in this direction, you will be getting what? Mg sine of theta. Solving that, you can get what? Normal. And normal again is nothing but mg cos of theta. Are yes or no? So these are the basic steps with what? One body. Now let us move to the two body system. Okay.